Hi, and thanks Tori for the class today. So today's class is aimed at improving our balance, and we're targeting some of those key muscle groups in our legs and our core as well today. So we're going to start in standing, and then we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling, onto our sides and onto our backs as well today. So I hope you enjoy the class. Remember, always work to a level that you're comfortable with, because most importantly, we want you to enjoy it. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to bring our toes apart and those heels apart, so those feet at that hip width distance. Just to start with, we're going to transfer that weight onto the front of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. Well done. So that weight's going nice and evenly through those feet. Knees are nice and soft, so not locked back. Hands up onto your pelvis, very gently. We're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. So just nice and slowly forwards and back. Again, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So we're in that nice neutral position with that pelvis. Good. Ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted from there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to start here with our Y stretch. So we're going to bring those hands a little bit wider than those shoulders, raising them up and then back down. And again, reaching up and down. Now on this next one, we're going to add in those heel raises. So we're going to come up onto those toes at the same time and then lower back down. Good. And again, raising up and down. Lovely. And again, reaching up, nice and control, lower back down. Well done. And again, lifting up and lowering. And again, raising up and down. And again, and lowering. Well done. Lifting up and lowering. Now on this next one, we're going to raise up, hold that there. We're going to drop down halfway with those heels and then lift back up. Drop halfway again and up. And again, halfway and up. And then lowering back down. Well done. Let's do that again. So we're going to raise up onto those toes. Hold that there. Drop halfway and lift up. And halfway, lift up. Well done. And again, halfway, lift up and lower back down. Very good. Let's do one more set. So raising up onto those toes. Hold that there. Drop halfway, lift up. Drop halfway and up. One more time. Halfway down and up. And then lowering back to that start. Well done. Okay, so we're going to bring our feet a bit closer together. I'm going to have one foot just resting those toes on the ground here. And on that side, I'm going to unzip through that side into our standing mermaid. I'm going to look up towards the ceiling and then slowly coming back down. So we're just challenging that balance a little bit here as we're lifting up through that side. Well done. And then back down. One more time, nice and control. Unzip through that side, looking up. And slowly that back down. Well done. So opposite side, toe just resting onto the mat there. That same side, we're going to unzip through that side, look up with that arm up towards the ceiling, and then gently coming back down. Nice and controlled. Unzip through that side, looking up, and gently back down. Well done. One more time. Unzip through that side, looking up, and then slowly coming back to that start. Well done. Okay, so we're going to still keep those feet kind of that hip width distance apart here. And we're going to drop down into some squats. So remember that weight goes back onto your heels. So imagine you've got that chair behind that you're sitting back onto. So we're going to drop down, bring those arms forward and then lift up. Good, so knees staying forwards and that hip width distance apart. So dropping down and lifting up. Well done. And again, drop down, lift up. Well done. And again, drop down, lift up. Now on this next one, we're going to drop down, hold that here, and I want you to lower your hands down towards the floor, not necessarily touching, lift up, and then back up and lower. Good. And again, drop down, hold that position, lower the hands forward, lifting up, and then back up into standing. Well done. And again, drop down, hold that position, lower those hands towards the floor, lift up, and then up into standing. Well done. And again, drop down, hold that there. Lower those hands forward, lift up and back up. Well done. Last few here. Dropping down, lowering the hands forward, lifting up and back. Well done. And again, drop down, lower those hands forward, lift up and back. Well done. One last time. Drop down, hold that position, lower those hands forward, lift up and back. Well done. Very good. Okay, so we're going to work our legs a little bit more here and our balance. The leg you're standing on, remember, keep that knee nice and soft, and we're going to raise this hip, so we're going to flex the hip and raise our hands at the same time up towards the ceiling, lower back down together. So same side, we're going to raise up and down. So just lifting that leg to that hip height, no higher, lifting and lowering. Well done, and again, lifting and lowering. Very good, and again, lift up and lower. Now on this next one, we're going to lift up, hold that there if you can, lower my arms down to my side, lift them back up and lower down together with that leg. Well done, and again, raising up, hold that there, bring those arms wide, lift back up and lower together. Well done, and again, raising up towards the ceiling with those hands, bring those arms down wide, lifting up and lowering. Very good, and again, raising up, hold that there, bring the arms wide, lifting up and lower. Very good, last couple here, raising up, bring the arms down and up and lower back down. One more time, raising up, bring those arms down and up and lower back down. Very good, well done. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. So opposite leg just in front. We're going to raise those arms up again and flex that hip at the same time and then lower back down. And again, lifting up and lowering. So that hip no higher than that hip height. We're lifting and lowering. That leg we're standing on is working hard. Keep that knee soft. And again, raising up and down. Well done. And again, lifting up and lowering. Now on this next one, we're going to lift up, hold that position, bring those arms wide and back up and lower down together. Good. And again, raising up, hold that there, bring those arms wide, lift up and lower. Good. And again, raising up, bring the arms wide, lift up and lower. Very good. Last few, raise those hands up, bring those arms wide and back up and lower. One last time, lifting up, hold that there, bring those arms wide, lift up and lower back down. Well done, very good. Okay, so we're going to bring our legs a little bit wider than those hips now. Toes just slightly turned out here. We're going to go into our side plie squat. So we're going to work into our legs a bit more and our calves here as well. So we're going to drop down and lift up to start with. Good, and again, drop down, lift up. Well done. Drop down, lifting up. And again, drop down, lift up. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to drop down. We're going to hold this here and we're going to raise a heel and down. Opposite heel and down. And again each side, raise a heel and down. And again, and lowering. We're going to raise the heel, down. Alternating sides, good. And again, raising the heel and down. One more time. And down, and then lifting back up. Very good. Let's do that again. So we're going to drop down, hold that there, raise a heel and down. Opposite side. Good, and again each side. And again, well done. One more each side. And lifting back up. Very good. Let's do one more set. So we're going to drop down, hold that here. We're going to raise a heel and alternate sides. Well done. Raising the heel. Good. One more each side. And lifting back up. Well done. Let's bring those feet back together. Okay, so we're going to come sideways on here so you can see me a bit clearer. And we're going to step back with one leg. So we're going to drop back with one leg here. I'm going to step together with those legs, keeping this leg up onto my toes. And I'm going to drop down into a little squat. So again, we're going to drop back into that lunge, bring that leg together and a little squat. Okay, and again, drop back. Step together and a little squat down. Good, and again, step back, drop down, lift up, little squat here. Good, let's do 6 more. So we're going to do 6. Bring together and up. 5, 4, step together, little squat. Good. 3, and 2, step together, little squat. And 1. Well done. Step together, little squat and up. Very good. Let's do the same on the other side. So opposite leg, we're going to step back, drop into that squat. Bring those legs together, up on those toes, little squat together. Step back, lunging down. Bring the foot together, little squat. Good. And again, step back, Drop down, bring the feet together, little squat. Good. Drop back. And together, little squat and back. So let's do 6 more. So we're going to go 6, 5, 4, bring them together, little squat, well done. 3, good. 2, and 1. Well done. Little squat and back up. Well done, very good. Okay, so we're going to work on our single leg control a little bit more here. And the leg we're standing on, going to keep that knee nice and soft. And this opposite leg we're going to lift up, just flexing that hip slightly. Now we're going to stay on that single leg. And with this other leg, if you can, I'm going to reach back and fold in. And again, reaching away and folding in. Now if that feels too much, just reach back so your toes in contact and lift up. But if you can, we're going to keep the leg above the mat. Fold in and reach away. Good, and again, fold in, reach away. See if we can do 5 more. So we're going to go 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Controlling that leg. Bring it back, lower back down. Well done. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. So the leg you're standing on, keep that knee soft. It's going to work hard to support you. We're going to raise the other leg up, and then we're going to stretch away and fold in. And again, lengthen away and folding in. Good, and again, reaching away, folding in. Good, lengthen away and back. So nice and control, reaching away and back. Let's do 5 more. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Fold that leg back in, lower that leg back down. Okay, now we're going to work into a squat position just a little bit more here. So feet, that hip width distance in this position. And we're going to drop down into just a slight squat, not too low, just a slight squat position. And I'm going to raise one heel. At the same time, I'm going to swing that arm back. So we're going to alternate arm and leg swing. So reaching forwards, raising the opposite heel. We're going to stay in this slight squat position as we're moving those arms through, raising that opposite heel. Just breathing in and out, not holding your breath, as you're moving through. So moving, swinging those arms forwards and back, raising that opposite heel. Well done. Last few here, well done. Reaching forwards, raising that opposite heel. Well done. Good, last few. Very good. Let's do 1 more each side. And then we're going to slowly lift back up into standing. Well done. Okay, so let's come to the end of our mat. We're going to do a few roll downs from here. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. And then as you breathe out, slowly lifting back up into standing. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there, and as you breathe out, gently restacking back up into standing. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, curling down through that spine, rolling down towards the floor, breath in here. Then as you breathe out, coming back up into standing. Now on this next one, we're going to roll down, and we're going to come into 4-point kneeling. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Soften your knees when you get to the end, and we're going to walk those hands down. And we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling, and we're going to continue our class from here. Okay, so I'm continuing here into 4-point kneeling. So my hands are just in front of those shoulders, elbows nice and soft, those knees underneath those hips. Okay, so we're just going to start here, just moving through that pelvis and that lower back with our tail swish movement. So we're going to literally imagine we've got a tail and we're just swishing side to side. So just rotating that pelvis and that lower spine, just side to side here, just moving gently, just breathing in and out as we're just gently swishing side to side here with that pelvis. Good, then coming back into that center position. That tailbone just tucked under there. And I'm going to bend one arm, so I'm going to bring that elbow into that 90 degrees. And with my opposite leg, I'm going to reach arm and leg away, reaching forwards. Going to fold back together and then bring the arm out to the side and the leg out to the side as well. So reaching forward into that swimming movement, fold back, and then opening arm and leg out with that fire hydrant movement. So breathing out, breathe in, breathe out, opening out, breathe in, fold back. Good. Breathing out, reaching away. Breathing in, fold back, breathe out, opening out. Well done. So we're going to repeat this set here, reaching away, fold back, opening out and back. Well done. Reach away, fold back, opening out and back. Last few here, reach away, fold back, open out and back. Well done. Reaching away, back, opening out. Last one, reach away, fold back, open out and back. Well done. Lower that arm back down, that leg down as well. We'll do the same on the other side. So we're going to bend that elbow at that 90 degrees and I'm going to reach that opposite arm, opposite leg away, fold back together. Then I'm going to bring them out to the side and back. So reaching forward into that swimming movement and then out to the side with that fire hydrant. Good. Reaching away, fold back, opening out and back. So as before, we're breathing out, reach away, breathe in, fold back, breathe out, opening out, breathe in to fold back. So reach away, fold back, opening out and back. So breathing out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in to fold back. Well done. Reaching away. Nice and controlled. And again, reaching away, fold back, opening out. Well done. And again, reach away, fold back, opening out and back. Lovely. Last few. Reach away. Good. Open to the side and back. Breathe out to reach away. Breathe in, fold back. Breathing out. Breathe in to fold back. Well done. Last few. And back. Reach away. And out to the side. Let's do one more set. Reach away. And back. Out to the side and back. Well done. Lower those arm and leg back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to bring my hands just a little bit further in front of those shoulders here. I'm going to tuck my toes under. So we're going to challenge our core a little bit here with our plank movement. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift up, reach forwards, hold that position, breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly coming back down. So we need our hands in front just a little bit here so we can come up and over onto those shoulders. So let's do that again. So breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach, extend forwards, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Now if that feels enough, we're going to lift and lower just for the last few. But if you can, we're going to lift up, reach forwards, hold this position, and we're going to walk one leg in, reach away, walk the other leg, and back. And again each side, and back. Walking in, and back. And then we're going to lower back down to that start. Well done. Let's see if we can do that again. So we're going to lift up, reach forwards, hold that there, walking forwards and back, opposite leg, and back. And again each side. Good. And again. And lowering back down. Very good. Let's see if we can do one more set of those if you can. We're going to lift up, reach forwards, hold that there. We're going to walk forwards and back, opposite leg and back. And again each side. Good. And then slowly lowering back down. Well done. Let's come off those hands. Have a little stretch out here into that child pose. So just take a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Well done. Breath in. And out. Good. And again, breath in. And out. Just sinking down into that stretch. Start a little bit further if you can. Breath in. And out. Well done. We're going to bring those hands back up to that start. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come down onto our sides now. So if you've got a thicker block or a cushion you're using, just support your head. If you grab that now, we're going to come down onto my side here. So we're going to work our glute muscles a little bit here, and we're going to stretch out both legs if you can, hips stacked on top of each other, and we're going to lift this top leg up and out to the side, and then we're going to tap the foot over that leg in front, lifting it up and over and tapping behind. So keeping that control through that centre, tapping forwards, lift up and over, tap behind, and again, tapping forwards, lift up and over, tap behind. Well done. So nice and controlled, tapping in front and tap behind. So we're really working through that control as well as those glute muscles, lifting that leg up and over. Well done. So imagine you've got that box on that lower leg. We're lifting it over that box and tapping behind. Well done. So make sure it's a good sized box. We're lifting over, tap behind, lift up and over, tap in front. Well done. Up and over, tap behind, up and over, tap in front. Good. A few more here. Lift up and over, tap in front. Lift up and over, tap behind. Well done. Keeping that control. Well done. And again, tapping in front. Lift up and over, tap behind. Well done. Tap in front. Lift up and over, tap behind. Last few here. Tap in front and tap behind. Well done. Good. And again. And in front. Let's one more. Lifting up and over, tap behind. Up and over, lower that leg down. Well done, very good. Let's drop that leg in front, just give it a little rest there. While we're resting this top leg, we can just lengthen through that lower leg. Just do a few little pulses of that inner thigh if you can. So just breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Well done, and again, breath in and out. Good, one more time, breath in and out. And then lower that leg down. Well done. So we're going to straighten both legs out here, and we're going to lift this top leg up and out to the side, and we're going to do a little one leg circle. So we're going to circle this leg around, just keeping that control. If that feels a bit wobbly, then just bend that lower leg just to give you a little bit more stability here. So just pick what feels comfortable. If you can, we're just going to circle that leg around. Again, it doesn't need to be a huge circle, just as big as you feel you can keep that control. So if you're finding your whole body's moving, just make that circle a little bit smaller. We're still breathing in and out here as we're circling that leg around. Well done. Moving through. Very good. Now let's change direction of that circle. So coming up and around that opposite way, circling that leg around. Well done. Moving gently through, just breathing in and out as we're circling the leg around and back. Well done. And again, moving around and back. Very good. Coming around and back. Let's do one more circle. And then lifting and lowering that leg back down. Well done. Give those muscles a little rest there. Very good. Okay, so let's do the same on the other side. So we'll bring our block with us, and we're going to come around onto the opposite side here. So we're going to come down onto that side. Well done. So as we did before, we're going to start with our toe tap forward and back. So we're going to straighten both legs out here, keeping those hips stacked. And we're going to lift this top leg up to the side, and then we're going to tap that foot in front, lift it up and over and tap behind. So lifting up and over, tap in front, and up and over, tap behind. So keeping that control through that centre as we're bringing that leg forwards and back, and really challenging those bottom muscles, those glute muscles here, as we're lifting that leg up and over, tapping behind and tapping in front. Well done. So again, as before, imagine we've got that box over that lower leg. We're lifting over that box, lifting up and over and behind. Well done. So tapping in front, up and over, tap behind. So just keeping that control here as we're moving through with that top leg, controlling that tap in front and tap behind. So again, that core's engaged, tapping in front and tapping behind. Well done. Few more here. Very good. Arm back, lifting up and over, tap in front, up and over and tap behind. Well done. Tap in front and tap behind. Very good. Last few here. Controlling that movement. Well done. Tap behind. Very good. Let's do one more. Tapping in front and tapping behind. And then lowering that leg down. Well done. Drop that leg in front. Give it a little rest there. So while we're resting this top leg, we can just lengthen through that lower leg. We can just do a few little pulses of that inner thigh while we're resting that top leg. So just take a few nice deep breaths in and out as we're pulsing through that leg. Well done. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breathing in and out. Good. Breath in and out. Good, one more time. And then lowering that leg down. Very good. Okay, so as we did before, we're going to straighten both legs out. But as I said before, if that felt a bit wobbly, then we can bend that lower leg for a bit more support. And we're going to lift this top leg up to the side. And we're going to do a little one leg circle. So we're going to circle this leg around. And again, making that circle as big as you feel you can control. But if you're feeling too much movement, particularly through that upper body, just make that circle a little bit smaller. So we're really controlling that movement. Well done. Moving through from that hip joint, we're circling that leg around and back. Just breathing in and out as we're circling around. As I said before, if you need to, just bend that lower leg so you get a little bit more stability if you need to. So moving gently around and back. Very good. Now let's change direction of that circle, coming around and back. Well done. Really challenging those glute muscles as we're working through circling that leg. Well done. Last few here. Very good. One more time. And then lowering that leg back down. Well done. Bend those knees back up. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to come round onto our backs from here. So just drop that block back. We're going to come down onto our backs, onto the mat. So feet and knees that hip width distance apart. And we're just tilting that pelvis forwards and back to start with. So we're in that nice neutral position here. Those collarbones are wide, neck nice and long and lifted still. Just that chin tucked in here on the mat. Okay, so we're going to work into our legs with our scissors movement. So arms relaxing down by your side, and we're going to bring one leg up into that tabletop position, and we're going to tap that foot down, lift up and lower. Opposite leg lifted. Tap down, lift up and lower. And again, lifting up. Tap down, lift up and lower. So we're going to alternate sides, tapping that foot down, lift up and lower. Make sure you're not letting that knee bend. We're keeping that angle the same, so we're lowering that leg down from those hips as you tap down, lift up and lower. And again, tap down, lift up and lower. Now if that's comfortable here, continue alternating sides, or we can bring both legs up into that double tabletop. Same again, tap down, lift up, alternating sides. So really making that tummy work a little bit harder here. We want to keep that tummy nice and flat though. If you're starting to feel that doming or bracing, just come back to that single leg, and we can always mix and match those levels. So just tap down, lift up. Well done. So lowering down from those hips, tap down, lift up. Well done. So breathing out, lower down, breathe in, lift up. Well done. Tapping down, lift up. Excellent. Now if you want to challenge it even more for the last few, then we can go a little bit quicker, breathing in for 2 and out for 2. Good, breathing in and out. If you can, if that feels too much, we've got those other options we can come back to. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good, last few, breathing in and out. And again, breath in and out. Good, one more, breath in and out. And then lowering those legs one at a time if they're lifted back to that start. Well done. So feet and knees still that hip width distance apart. Make sure your feet aren't too far away from you, because we're going to go into our bridge here. So arms relaxed down by your side. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tilt that pelvis back, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. Good. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up. Breath in here. As you breathe out, walking that spine down, slowly lowering down onto the mat. Good. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up. Breath in here. As you breathe out, walk that spine down, slowly back onto the mat. Good. And again, taking the pelvis under, use those bottom muscles, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, walking slowly back down. Good. So really using those bottom muscles to help lift up into that bridge. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, gently peeling back down. Good. And again, lifting up. Breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly peeling down. Good. Just do the last few here. Lifting up. Breath in. And as you breathe out, gently walking that spine down. Lovely. Let's do one more here together. Lifting up. Good. Breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly coming back down. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to do another one together here, but we're going to add some bottom dips. So we're going to lift back up into that bridge, but I want you to hold this position here, and I want you just to drop that bottom down an inch and then lift back up an inch. Good. Dropping down an inch and lift back up. And again, drop down, lift up, and again, drop down, lift up. Keep going here. Drop down, lift up. Really feel those bottom muscles working as you drop down, lift back up. And again, drop down, lift up. And again, drop down, lift up. Drop down, lift up. Last few, and again, drop down, lift up. One more time, drop down, lift up. And then slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. Well done. Let's bring those knees in, have a nice little hug and stretch that out. Well done. So just take a few nice deep breaths in and out here. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Good. And then just lowering those legs one at a time back to that start. Okay, so just going to bring our abdominals in just a little bit here. I'm going to put my hands behind my head. I'm going to raise one leg up into that tabletop position. And we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to lift that head into abdo prep and stretch that leg away. Folding back together, lower that head. And again, reaching away and folding back. Good. And again, reach away and back. Now on this next one, if you can, we're going to reach away, hold that abdo prep, lower the leg down, lift up and back. And again, reach away, lower down, lift up and back. Good. And again, reaching away, lower down, lift up and back. Very good. Keep going here. Let's see if we can do 6 more together. So we're going to go 6. Good. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And folding back. Well done. Lower that leg back down. We do the same way the side. So we're going to lift that head into abdo prep. Just stretch the leg away to start with and then fold back together. And again, breathing out, lengthen away, breathe into fold back. And again, lifting and lowering. Okay, so just lengthening that leg and lower down. Now if you can on this next one, we're going to reach away, hold that there, lower the leg down, lift up and back. And again, reach away, lower down, lift up and back. And again, reaching away, lower down, lift up and back. Good. So holding that abdo prep as you lower the leg, lift and lovely back. Very good. Let's see if we can do 6 more here. So we're going to go 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Folding back, well done. Lowering that leg back down, lower those arms back down. Lovely, let's have a nice little stretch out here. So arms down by your side or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over to one side. Turn your head to that opposite side if you can. Then we're gently going to come up with those knees and dropping up and over to that opposite side. Well done. And again, lifting up, dropping those knees over, rotating gently over to one side, and then coming back up and over to that opposite side. Good. And back. Drop those knees over, turning that head, rotating to the side, gently coming back up and over to the opposite side. Well done. And again, drop those knees over, turning that head. Well done. Rotating side to side here. Drop the knees over, gently turning back up again, and over to that opposite side. Well done. Rotating side to side here, very good. And let's just do one more each side. Drop those knees over, turning that head, well done. Going back up and over to that opposite side. Lovely, bring those knees up, bring those arms back down by your side. Okay, so let's stretch out through the backs of our legs now. So we're going to bring one knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of that leg there, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, and we're going to hold this stretch. So just breathing in and out, holding that there, using those hands to support that leg there if you want to, as we feel that stretch through the back of the leg. Well done. Breathing in and out. Good. Holding that stretch there. Lovely. And if you can, we're just going to point and flex through the ankle. Well done. Moving gently through. Very good. And then holding that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthening out. Lovely. And then lowering that leg back down. Let's do the same on the other side. Knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. Feel that stretch through the back of the leg there. And we're going to hold this stretch. So just lengthening out through the back of the leg, using your hand to support you there if you want to. Good. And then if you can, let's point and flex through the ankle again. So pointing and flexing. Well done. Moving gently through. And then holding that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthening out through the back of that leg. Very good. And then just lowering that leg back down. Excellent. Let's stretch out those bottom muscles we've worked hard now. So I'm going to put one foot onto the opposite knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So just take a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can, holding that there. Breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Good. Holding that stretch, well done. Breath in and out. Just sinking down on that out breath, just that little bit further if you can. Well done, and then we're going to lower that leg back down. Do the same on the other side, so opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then holding this stretch here. So again, just breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Holding this stretch here, well done. Just sinking down that little bit further if you can. On that out breath as we hold that there, well done. Good, just breathing in and out. One more time, breath in and out. And then just lowering that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so let's slowly come back up into sitting. So just sitting comfortably, either legs crossed or legs out in front, whatever feels comfortable for you. It's going to relax those shoulders down from here. So we're going to bring those fingers in front. We're going to stretch those fingers away, drop that head down. Then we're going to look up together and then open out nice and wide. Good. And again, fingers together, reach away, drop that head down, looking up together and then opening wide. Well done. And again, reaching away, drop that head down, stretching through the upper back, then looking up together and opening wide. One last time, reaching away, drop that head down, looking up together, and then opening those arms wide. Well done. Now let's bring those arms across in front of us. We do a little spine twist movement. So we're going to rotate around to one side and back, then round to the other side and back. Well done. And again, rotating around and back and again. Good. One more each side, rotating around and back. Last time. and back. Then bring those arms back down, relaxing those shoulders there. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me for the class today. I hope you've enjoyed it and hopefully see you again soon.